Hi, I'm Greg Bodoh. I'm the founder of Gregory Bodoh and Associates, which is an employee-owned company in Warrenton, Virginia. And I've been in this business for 35 years and lived in the same area for 50 years, which you might say that means I'm stable. My wife says that means I'm boring. You can take it either way you want. But that's who I am. And we founded GBA, we'll call it, solely for the purposes of serving the financial needs of seniors. I now am a senior. I'm 64 years old. I've been in this business for 35 years and have been pretty successful for myself and my clients. Our clients are mostly the affluent middle class. Mostly they're 55 and older. I have clients in their 80s. I have second generation clients. We do complete financial strategies for them. Our focus is on making sure our seniors never run out of money in retirement, identifying their long-term income needs and their long-term liquidity needs, and helping to identify their long-term care planning needs. There's many strategies that can be employed for that. And we have 4 offices in 3 different states. I also co-found with a partner Dominion Trust Company for the purposes of holding trusts, custodian assets. We can show people how to use their IRA dollars to buy alternative investments like real estate, gold, although I'm not recommending gold, but we can show people how to use their IRA dollars to buy assets that they couldn't normally buy through a traditional custodian like Fidelity or Schwab or things like that. I enjoy working with people. That's probably the best part of my job, is working with people. I have a great support that positions our workload in such a way that I get to do the things that are fun for me, which is either meeting with clients or doing research for particular clients to solve problems. And the staff takes care of everything else for me, and it makes it a real fun job. I have no intention of retiring. I tried to do that once. I didn't like it. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy coming here. I enjoy working with my clients. Being independent, I can't think of being ever more important than it is in this day and time. You know, the institutions, whether the institution is one of the banks, plug in your favorite name, or one of the big brokerage firms, plug in your favorite name, they all have an agenda for you, and they all have their proprietary financial products that they want you to buy. We're wired a whole different way. We are completely independent from any brokerage firm. We're independent from any institution. I and my stockholders own GBA. We can advise you about securities. We can advise you about mutual funds. We can advise you about any kind of insurance products. That's all available through here. Our services to the public are really driven by, number one, identifying all your data and information, getting to know you, what's important to you, your goals and time frames and liquidity needs and so on, and then reaching out to find out what product solutions there might be for problems that you think that you have, and presenting those to you. The rest is up to you. Once we've educated you on what your logical alternatives are, then you decide that you want to do this and you want to do that, or you don't want to do this part over here. That's totally up to you. And usually when we've gone through the process, our clients say to us, okay, we understand this now, and how do we make this happen in our lives? And we show you how to make it happen. From that point forward, you've become a long-term client, and it's a real relationship, and we meet with you frequently. Whether we meet with you quarterly, semi-annual, or at a minimum annually, we meet with you on a frequent basis to try and make sure that you're on track, we're on track, we understand what changes that you've made in what changes have happened to you in your life, or changes that you've made, how that affects the financial strategy that we put together. You're now a year older, and what else has happened that's important in the economy, and what defensive strategies do we need to alter. My primary goal is in an annual review to have what happens so frequently, and it makes me feel great. It makes me feel that my purpose is being filled. My biggest goal is to have my clients say, thank you. This has really helped our lives. I have found for a lot of my older clients the use of annuities has been a great common solution. Now when I say that, I don't want to imply just one annuity, nor do I want to imply that here we're all about only annuities. We're not. But you say a common solution, most of our clients are senior citizens, as am I. So therefore, most of our clients say, we don't want to have the risk of losing money. We need to have a hedge against inflation. We need to have tax-favored things to reduce our tax consequences or not increase our tax consequences. All of those things. Well, those are very similar characteristics that seniors have. And so oftentimes those similar characteristics are fulfilled by the use of annuities. We also have other kinds of products and financial strategies as well. We can use formulas and processes in the stock market if that's where you want to be. But most of our seniors don't want to be there anymore, and I don't want to be there either. People understand when they get to know me that I don't have to be in business. I'm in business because I love to and I want to. And I'm not driven to put my interest first. I'm driven to put the client's interest first. And yes, I want to get paid, but I'm a firm believer all my life in the saying that do well by doing good for others. And when my clients say thank you at the end of an interview or at the end of a review, I know that I've done the right job and I've done well by doing good for somebody else. What I really dislike most about the business is two things. Number one, what the media does in distracting people from the truth and real information is despicable. Our media is awful right now at turning something into a nightmare horror story that is a real misrepresentation of the truth. The second thing that really bothers me is when I have new clients that come to me, maybe they've come from one of our seminars or they've come by being referred by a friend of theirs or somebody in their church, and I see sometimes, not very often, but I see sometimes that they really have not had very good advice, to be kind. And maybe that advice was more self-serving to somebody else than it was well-serving to them. Those are the two things about this business that bothers me the most, and I work every day to try to fix that. The foundation for the success of anyone's retirement plan is their safe money. And it's like building a bridge. Do you want to build the bridge on a foundation of rock, or you want to build the bridge on a foundation of sand? The answer is obvious. Well, safe money financial products is the rock, and the other variable type products is the sand. And the sand can go up and the sand can go down as the tide falls.